Let's go with it being. Let's go with it not being a diary at all.
Okay.
I'm gonna feel really bad if I'm wrong.
It's not a diary at all. Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about that. I mean, that's such a stupid idea.
Me
Who would even
neither. I don't know who would have thought about that.
It's
I'm
just
gonna
such
go
a
with mine.
stupid
Okay.
idea.
Oh yeah, go with that one.
It's Fifi's diary, and she has written in it. What?
I'm not
was
sure
right.
about that.
Cinder was right. Cinder was
You
right.
should always listen to me. I'm
All
so
right,
smart.
all right. Next
You
time.
really should. You're 2 for 2,
It's
Cinder.
somebody else's diary. We don't have a health bar, so it's fine. I can do whatever I want.
Woohoo! How could you arrive at that conclusion?
Because the other sibling was
'Cause
surprised that it was
Process
in your
of
room.
elimination. It is kept in my bedroom. It is mine.
That doesn't denote ownership. Ask Dylan.
We need a clue to compare the diary. Something to prove who the original owner was. The tapes?
Yeah, maybe the cracked tape.
I feel like this pink tape, it has the
yeah,
star, it has the same
It has
vibe.
the same, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's.
That's not
do
it? Okay,
That's
never
not
mind.
it.
What about the
This one, the photo.
Hmm.
Who's this in the photo? Oh no, it's Freya's. Look,
Freya's
there it is.
holding the diary.
He's holding
Holding
the
it.
book. We're idiots.
Freya's
All right.
holding
We're
the
dumb.
diary. We're
Let's take
so
a closer
smart
look at
now.
this. Here's my brain cogwheel
really
turning.
dumb.
I needed a moment. Okay, we got here.
We're so smart now.
The cogwheel is turning. Okay, switch that end one to the top. Click belong to Freya.
What the hell is... Oh, Freya. Oh no, the journal, this blue book, is the same thing as the secret diary,
star.
which proves it belonged to Freya.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel confident.
Where's the one about eating
This
it?
blue book is the same as the secret diary, which proves it belonged to Freya.
You were hiding Freya's diary in your room, and you kept it locked too.
Yep, I did.
Why would I do either of those things?
I don't know, that's why we're asking!
Because you're a murderer.
Sally's brain is going here.
Hmm.
Okay. Why would Fifi be hiding Freya's diary? There was
Didn't
want-
want
something...
didn't want anyone to see her personal
secrets.
So
Yeah,
Fifi...
Fifi didn't want anyone to see personal secrets.
I feel like Fifi has to be the starting point.
They want anyone to
Personal
see
secrets.
personal secrets
Within Freya's diary.
Ding!
Because Fifi friggin'
didn't want
loved
anyone
her.
to
She was
see
looking
personal
up to her.
secrets within Freya's
She thought
diary.
she was so cool.
Is this true, Fifi?
I know Freya was your friend, but if you're trying to hide something, you did not know Freya, so this might be difficult to understand.
Is that so?
She did her own thing in her own way. By concealing Freya's written accounts, it is simply my intention to preserve her innocence.
Innocence?
Might be easier if you just let us read the diary, Fifi. Very well, I will open it. However, as you read it, please remember, Freya was the most kind and the most wise person I have ever known. You're
All
about
right.
to see some shady.
Fifi unlocked the diary. Goodness.
Let's see.
Finally, what's in there?
Let's see.
Ooh.
Open this up.
Okay, wow. It's back.
Whoa.
In the flesh this time. Was it me? Did I let it out? Maybe I should rip up that painting. Damn.
Holy f-
This is sus. It is Cthulhu, Cinder. Like, you called it. Like, Jesus. Soul Bearer works. Impressive little thing. I have 2 now. Need 2 more. It really is Cthulhu. What did you do, Cinder? You called this hella. What?
I have chills.
Found my way into the middle. Surprisingly simple compared to the harp. I saw them, all 5, eyes blacked out. Ugh. Despite
hell?
everything, I still have a promise to keep. I'll do my best. She could do with a little company.
That has to be a
This is
reference
Flora. This is definitely reference to Flora. Okay. Well, that's Sus's fuss.
Can we ask her about it, Fifi?
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted
Like
to do.
she was intentionally keeping that secret.
No, it's just the same thing.
Bye, Fifi.
Ace Tooney. Like and subscribe.
Okay, we had one other place that she told us to go. You remember that? Oh, her room was unlocked, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
Poppy's room.
There's a handful of rooms that are unlocked now, though, too.
Well, I thought this one, that was Poppy's room. Okay, we want to go to this big room over here.
I'm also seeing, look at the magnifying glass, like, on each room. I think that means we have more things to explore in that room.
No,
So
that's...
that's probably a marker for us.
No. This magnifying glass is just part of the room. That's the big
Oh, that's true.
magnifying
Yeah,
Oh.
she does have the giant magnifying glass.
It's
in
not
her
a
room.
symbol. Yeah.
Damn
Sorry.
it.
Sorry, Mars.
Yeah, let's go to the tall room.
Okay, this is the harp, though. That sounds like a secret thing, doesn't it? Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, there was a harp that she mentioned.
In
yeah,
her
she did
thing,
mention the harp.
her whole
In the
thing was like,
journal.
I found my way to the middle, surprisingly simple compared to the harp. Right? I
So the
saw
harp
them
was
all
like a
five.
complicated thing.
Yeah, but that feels like a very like secret room-esque thing, right? That gives me
Yeah,
secret room
yeah.
vibes. And the harp is this thing over here, I think.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
what
it
do we want to
is.
do? Do we want to go to this room, or we want to
Let's
try and look
go
at
back to the harp for a second. Let's go back to the harp for
Yeah,
a
I'm so
second.
let's
curious
see.
about the harp.
Click on it.
It's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster. Yeah, there's
we, like,
totally
climb-
Playing a harp.
there's totally a freaking like door in this dragon's mouth. There's no way it's not. Playing a harp!
Yeah.
Hang on a second! Yes! Look closer. Oh! I don't, Jesus. This isn't a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not going to solve this just yet.
It's very sad, but
I'm
okay.
glad that
We're
they
looking
tell
for
you the
things
puzzle can't
with
be solved yet.
symbols.
That's nice.
I do like that. We're looking
Pianos, birds, fish, squibbles.
squibbles and double squibbles and a bell.
Okay.
Okay, interesting. We will come back
Well,
later.
keep an eye out.
It must do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Nice. Okay.
So now we can ask people about it.
Ooh, you're right. Yeah, I feel like there's totally like a door in this dragon statue. That's like the
Oh, there
vibe
has
we're
to
getting
be
right here.
a path
Okay.
that rises or something.
Let's go to the other
Let's check out
place.
the outside place.
Yeah. See what's going on.
Stone Square. Oh, there's you,
Oh, a
Cinder.
figure.
This is you.
Who's this?
This is the
This is who
character
I'm
your
built?
outfit is
These
based
two
off
you're
of.
dressed as.
What is it? Who are they?
They're Hawkshaw. We will click them.
Oh my god, amazing.
Hmm.
Whoa, nice cape.
You are not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall admittedly regret asking, but who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick, Grimoire.
Hold on. This is the other way around. I'm Detective Grimoire, and you're the tagline. It's Private Detective Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective? If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
I
He
love
looks like
this
Haku
voice.
from
Yeah, it does,
Spirited
doesn't it?
Away.
It really does. Well, who are you anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh, nice. Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire.
What? Excuse me, Sally. What? No, it's not.
Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
Wait. So you're admitting you're my sidekick right now? That's what you're saying. But you're not on the Freya Fellow case too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out information to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do.
Well, no, I'm not going to leave you alone. We have to talk about you.
It's not in my interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder.
Very well. Let us make a small exception.
Expectation.
Expectation. Ask.
What are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
Who is your client? How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours.
My brain was immediately like, they're gonna say 100 years or some like weird eldritch shit like that. Like I was not ready.
5.5 days.
Who are you working for, and why do you use such weird calculations?
I
about
am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
What crime are you?
How do you get that scar? It's cool.
Dang it, Sally! Jesus Christ!
You really think so?
Ship done.
As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder.
Why were
I've
you
been-
here before the murder?
Well, whatever
I've
they're
been
investigating is
investigating-
not the murder.
Every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers was the last on my list.
Did you find out anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out an open window. Didn't say a word. Although, I'm told this is expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too.
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library for the rest of the day?
Not quite.
Oh, well, let's hear about that.
Towards the early evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting, from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared.
Okay, so here he comes.
He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm.
I
Interesting.
wonder if he saw something.
Yeah, he knows something. He is like the first to be alerted, it seems like. He was doing sus stuff.
He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. He decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me.
Okay, Penny is Penelope.
She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase. More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave out towards the stone square.
Okay, nobody else has seen Penny so far until we got to the room, right? She was already in the room when Felix came. She was already in the room when Poppy and Fifi came. So that's the whole thing there.
No, that's still me, sorry. The grounds were silent. There was no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant.
Oh?
The bird. That's the bird. I noted that he, too, must have been entangled in whatever was
No, I
transpiring
think it's
in the
Fitz.
fellow tower.
Fitz
Or maybe
seems
it's
to be
Fitz,
the
yeah.
gardener guy.
Yeah. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance.
There he is, Fitz.
He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was clumsy.
Cumbersome and unrefined, or something like that.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled, that much was clear. But sorrowful? Mournful? I cannot say.
Interesting.
Quite the stoic statue, isn't he? I can only dream of being as cold and indifferent as Flora Fellow.
Damn. You think she was hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits. I heard she barely sleeps. An hour here or there, sporadically.
No wonder she doesn't talk. She's
Spends
so
the rest of her
tired.
time staring up at the sky.
Definitely sus.
Did you get anything useful out of him?
Not sure. What about you?
Nothing worth committing to paper.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
I also think he knows more than lets on because he carved the bird, right? Like he knows he seems to be the only one that is like, I know the bird besides her.
Probably. But talking with him is so tedious.
Yeah.
Considerably intelligent, and her powers of observation are inviolable.
Enviable.
Inviolable. I'm the detective here.
I'm also a private detective, all right? It's
Not as cool a private detective.
well,
But she has no ambition, no focus.
I'm sorry, my jacket is epic as hell. I'm making the fashion statement of the century. Noah's Ark of fashion.
A vampire. I'm invincible against vampires.
Yes. In her defense, she's still a teenager.
Barely.
Okay.
Freya Fellow is of great interest to me. I perceived her to be the most intelligent individual here at Tangle Tower.
That's wild.
Within a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what I was searching.
Freaking damn, what?
I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed. I regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
You couldn't have known she was about to be killed, though.
I did. I have only myself to blame for failing to perceive the signs.
What signs?
I do not wish to do your job for you, detective.
But you could help me.
Why not?
Jesus, what the...
Poppy has remarkable musical talent. She could be famous, wealthy even, if she wanted to.
She'd probably just have to leave Tangle Tower first, though.
Hawkshaw kind of looks like the red painting in Freya's room with the red
Yeah,
cape.
it does. The mountain. It looks like the mountain. And she had sketched Hawkshaw before as well.
Yeah.
It does look like that. We'll definitely ask her that next.
314 cases solved.
300? What? I'm so... What?
Suck it. And 14.
Yes, I won't forget the 14. Of course. I've solved... That counts as... What? 4? Maybe 5? I mean, it's just numbers. You know, it doesn't matter.
I admit it's powerful. Freya was a talented young woman. Someone even liked it enough to take a photo.
Oh,
That's a
someone
good-
else took a photo.
Oh,
But yeah,
that's-
it definitely
you
is
said that, you said
Hawkshaw. I mean, look at it. Like, Jesus.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
all the red, the black
Now,
on the top, that's
we don't
the hair.
know why they took the photo, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference.
Interesting.
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking. She must have done it without my permission.
Could just be from memory. It's not quite as detailed as the others anyway. Yeah, it is pretty sketchy when you look at it. The letter?
Maybe the harp statue and the letter.
Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove who wrote it. Can you do that?
No.
Grimoire? No?
No.
No?
No.
Quite the private detective.
No.
Have you deciphered the meaning of those 4 symbols on the harp?
We're working on it.
That's a no then.
Okay, so implying that Hawkshaw knows, she just won't tell us.
She's just being mean. Some breed of amphibious person, potentially bipedal. Although, none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
Well, if that ain't foreshadowing,
A book from the library. One of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
it's about birds.
Yes, I see that.
Smug. Okay.
Tangle Tower. No idea why they insist on calling it that. It's not even a tower. It's little more than a pair of turrets stuck on either side of a mansion.
Have you searched the whole place?
I believe so. Why?
Nothing.
He wants to know if you found any secret rooms.
I'm afraid the residents of Tangle Tower are far too ordinary for anything like that.
So that's a no then, Hawkshaw.
The current residents
I-
of Tangle Tower are, but what about the predecessors?
I was disappointed too. No, if
'Cause
I
this
didn't
belonged
find
to
it,
the,
if I
what was
didn't
it,
find it, it's not
Remingtons or
there.
something?
If I didn't find it, it's not there. Simple as
That's
that,
what
really.
you say. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode of Tangle Tower. We play live once a week on Twitch and YouTube.
Thank you so much for the Giga Chads who became members. We really appreciate it.
If you like what you've seen so far, consider giving us a like, commenting, or subscribing for more content and chaos from us.
See you next time.